How to join eXp Realty. Assuming that you've discovered everything that eXp Realty has to offer and have decided that it's the right fit for you, how do you go about joining the brokerage? Well, over the course of the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you step by step through the process on how to join and get fully onboarded to eXp Realty. My name is Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth through real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. As you're watching this video, if you have any questions or if there's anything I can possibly do to help you now or in the future, go ahead and send me an email. You'll find that information along with some other helpful resources for you in the description below. And before you do anything else, you're going to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can continue to see future videos that I share right here on this channel to share helpful tips, information, and resources to help you progress on your real estate journey. So make sure you're subscribed, and with that in mind, let's dive into the video. eXp Realty is a real estate brokerage that was founded in 2009 by Glenn Sanford, and Glenn had a vision to create a real estate company that just had more in the way of support, training, leads, and even compensation to offer us real estate agents for all the hard work, all the blood, sweat, and tears we're gonna pour into building our real estate careers and businesses and lives. And he saw an opportunity to create something different in the way of a business model to provide us real estate agents with those key pillars of support that we need to effectively operate and build and grow our real estate businesses. And so eXp Realty is the first agent-owned cloud-based real estate brokerage, and at this point has become one of the largest and most successful real estate brokerages in the history of the industry. We currently have 85,000 agents in counting, and in North America, we are closing more transaction sides than any other real estate brokerage in the country. eXp offers a wide range of support and resources to help our agents grow and succeed, including a comprehensive training program, marketing materials, and a competitive compensation structure. On top of that, eXp provides a team of experienced brokers who are there to help our agents with whatever it is that they need. Since being founded, eXp has made it a priority to provide real estate agents with more in the way of support, training, leads, and compensation than they would get anywhere else in our industry. And I would tell you, based on my experience with this company in the past 5.5 years, they have most certainly delivered on that. And if you're at a point in the process where you're researching eXp and trying to figure out whether or not this company is the right fit for you, go ahead and reach out to me. You can call, text, or email me anytime. I'd be happy to connect with you, answer any questions you have about the company, and even give you a full breakdown A to Z of the entire business model if someone hasn't already done that for you. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what the process is like joining eXp Realty if you decide this is where you would like to be. Now, there's a couple things you need to know first. That in order to join eXp Realty, you must first off be a licensed real estate agent, and you must agree to the company's terms and conditions. And at that point, you can begin with step one, which is to go to the company's website. And I'll include a link to the company's website in the description below. And once you create your account, you'll receive an email that says, "Welcome to eXp Realty," and you'll also receive a guest pass to eXp World, which is our cloud-based virtual office. And typically, you'll receive that email within 30 minutes. And that brings us to step two, which is to fill out the application online and click submit. The application is going to cover all the information that eXp will need in order to fully onboard you if that's what you decide to do, including your experience in the business so they can get you paired up with a mentor if that's something that you'll need. Also, your personal details in order to get you paid out on any transactions that you close with the company. So you want to make sure that you fill out that information completely. And this is a great step to take even if you're still doing your due diligence and deciding whether or not eXp Realty is where you want to be, because once you complete this step, you'll be able to review the independent contractor agreement otherwise known as the ICA, that you will be signing if you decide that you would like to complete the onboarding process. So if you want to be able to review that, the best thing you can do is to submit the application online so that you get a copy of that ICA that you can review before you even decide if it's something you want to sign or not. And that brings us to step 3, which is to review the ICA and to select a sponsoring agent. So like I mentioned in the previous step, once you submit that application online, you will receive an email that has an independent contractor agreement that will be ready for you to electronically sign. But you can spend as much or as little time reviewing that as you would like to before you sign, and effectively the process will not continue forward until you do sign it. So you've got some time in terms of that. You can read all the way through it. You'll have an opportunity to get any questions, concerns that you might have addressed, and a great person to turn to for that would be whoever it is that would be your sponsoring agent. So eXp has something very unique in the way of sponsorship. Whereas most real estate brokerages out there, when we talk sponsorship, we're talking about the broker who's going to sponsor your real estate license. But eXp has something in addition to that, where you have the ability to name a sponsoring agent, another agent anywhere in the company, as your sponsoring agent the moment you join the company. And that will provide you with potentially additional help and resources based on who your sponsor is, but also based on who their senior partners are within the company. And if you're not already familiar with how sponsorship works at eXp Realty, I would tell you to watch one of the other videos I made on the channel here. There's one where I go into depth explaining how eXp Realty sponsorship works. And there's another where I go and take a deep dive on how to choose a sponsor at eXp Realty. So if that's not something you're already familiar with, go ahead and watch either or both of those videos to help inform you on sponsorship at eXp. Who you decide to name as your sponsoring agent, I would tell you, is the most important decision you will make in joining eXp Realty, and it's an irrevocable one. So it's so important that you understand what all that entails. So watch those videos and make sure that you're aware of all that. And also, if you don't know of an agent at eXp Realty who you would name as your sponsor, I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you to see how me and my senior partners could potentially help you get to where it is you would want to go with this company. So feel free to reach out if that's the case. And that brings us to step 4, which is to sign and submit your independent contractor agreement. So if you get to a point where you've decided, you know what, this is the company I want to move forward with my license, with my real estate career, the way you'll continue forward and get fully onboarded is to sign that independent contractor agreement. And there's a few pieces of information you're going to want to have ready at that point in time, including your real estate license number, your preferred method of commission disbursement, so whether that's personal or if you have a business entity and that you're wanting to get paid through instead, you're going to want to have your direct deposit information ready, and you're going to want to complete a payment authorization for the setup fee, which will be charged once you're converted to active in the eXp Realty system. And submitting that ICA will initiate step 5, which is the license verification and ICA review. So you're going to want to wait until you receive an email from your state's broker team at eXp Realty with instructions on how to transfer your license to eXp Realty. This process will differ state by state, so I'm not going to break down exactly what happens in this video because it literally varies depending on what state you're in. Now, this step typically takes the broker team a few hours to complete, so depending on when you signed your ICA and whether or not it's business hours, that will dictate how quickly that you see this next step happen. But you will receive a text message once this step is fully done and executed. And I mentioned how the license transfer process varies state by state. I actually have state-specific guides to joining eXp Realty. So if that's something you'd like that might be helpful for you, go ahead and send me an email. All I need to know is what state you're in, and let me know that you want the state-specific guide to joining eXp Realty, and I will send that to you in an email. That brings us to step 6, which is the license transfer and the Realtor/MLS review. Once you receive that email with instructions from the eXp Realty state broker team, you're going to want to request that your license be transferred to to eXp Realty by your state's licensing board. Your eXp Realty state broker team is going to be reviewing your MLS, your Association of Realtors, and your license needs. So at this point, you'll be looking out for an email that says quick updates on the license transfer for eXp Realty. And like I mentioned, the license process differs state by state. Some states have heavier agent-facing steps that are needed for you to perform as well. So it's important that you're paying attention to the emails that eXp sends you, along with any attachments that lay out step by step exactly what you need to do, because if you don't perform those next steps, sometimes they can't actually fully onboard you until you do those things that are needed to transfer your license on the state level. But once your license transfer and MLS realtor review is complete, that brings us to the 7th and final step, which is activation inside eXp Realty. So at this point, the eXp onboarding team will be able to convert you to active within the company, and you'll be able to set up your eXp passport, which will get you access to all of the accounts you'll need within eXp. Once you join, eXp will provide all the support, training, and resources that you will need to effectively operate your real estate business. You'll have an abundance of marketing materials, lead generation systems, and transaction management. You're going to want to make sure that you activate your eXp passport account, so be on the lookout for an email that says welcome to eXp Realty, and make sure that you activate your eXp passport. Your passport account allows you to access many of the tools and resources that you'll have within eXp Realty with just one password. Those tools include eXp Enterprise and My eXp, the Marketing Center, Workplace, and eXp World. You will also receive an email with the subject line, Welcome to SkySlope. And this will get you set up with eXp's paperless transaction management tool. You'll receive a voucher so that you can go ahead and order your first 1,000 business cards for free at Build-A-Sign. So those are the 7 steps on how to join eXp Realty. And at this point, if you would like a state-specific guide on how to get started with eXp Realty, go ahead and send me an email. You'll find that along with some other helpful resources for you below. And at this point, if you have any questions about eXp Realty, go ahead and reach out to me. You can call, text, or email me anytime. You'll find that information along with some other helpful resources for you in the description below. In the past 7 years, I have spent a substantial amount of time learning about the different business models and opportunities that exist in the real estate industry today. And as a result, 5.5 years ago, I aligned myself with what I believe to be the best opportunity for real estate agents in our industry today, which is eXp Realty. eXp offers a different approach to the 4 pillars that we need as real estate agents to effectively run and operate our real estate businesses, which those things are training, support, leads, and compensation. We have an organic growth model with a variable cost structure. The company's cash flow positive with no debt. And it's a company that's built by the agents for the agents. We're here to build each other up and elevate each other. eXp is a place where it's possible to get to 100% commission, or better yet, to a point where the brokerage is paying you to run your real estate business here and not the other way around. So if you're at a point where you're still trying to figure out whether eXp is the right fit for you or not, go ahead and reach out. I'm happy to help you figure out what aligning with eXp Realty would look like for you if that's something you're interested in learning more about. And beyond that, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that I can continue to share more information and resources for you in the time ahead. And with that in mind, thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.